Good Friday, everyone, and welcome back to Conversations Daily News. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. Well, we made it to the end of another week. Of course, you have your news headlines coming up on this Friday. For a message from my book, Words I Choose to Live By, and in today's Entertainment Spotlight, you'll be part of my conversation with Dr. Stephen Knauf of the Joint Chiropractic, discussing the benefits of seeing a chiropractor. Enjoy today's broadcast. For Conversations Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with their Friday headlines. In national news, Biden pardons thousands for simple possession of marijuana. President Joe Biden is pardoning thousands of Americans convicted of simple possession of marijuana under federal law as his administration takes a dramatic step toward decriminalizing the drug and addressing charging practices that disproportionately impact people of color. Biden's move also covers thousands convicted of the crime in the District of Columbia. He is also calling on governors to issue similar pardons for those convicted of state marijuana offenses, which reflect the vast majority of marijuana possession cases. Biden, in a statement, said the move reflects his position that no one should be in jail just for using or possessing marijuana. Too many lives have been upended because of our failed approach to marijuana, he added. It's time that we right these wrongs. According to the White House, no one is currently in federal prison solely for simple possession of the drug, but the pardon could help thousands overcome obstacles to renting a home or finding a job. There are thousands of people who have prior federal convictions for marijuana possession who may be denied employment, housing, or educational opportunities as a result, Biden said. My action will help relieve the collateral consequences arising from these convictions. The pardon does not cover convictions for possession of other drugs or for charges relating to producing or possessing marijuana with an intent to distribute. Biden is also not pardoning non-citizens who were in the U.S. without legal status at the time of their arrest. The Department of Justice is working to devise a process for those covered by Biden's pardon to receive a certificate of pardon which they can show to potential employers and others as needed. The Justice Department will expeditiously administer the President's proclamation which pardons individuals who engage in simple possession of marijuana, restoring political, civil, and other rights to those convicted of that offense, the department said in the statement. In coming days, the Office of the Pardon Attorney will begin implementing a process to provide impacted individuals with certificates of pardon. In more national news, Uvalde schools fire ex-Texas trooper who was at shooting. New outrage ripped through Uvalde on Thursday over revelations that a school police officer hired after the Robb Elementary massacre was not only on campus during the May attack as a Texas state trooper, but under investigation over her actions while gunmen killed 19 students and 2 teachers. The hiring of the officer was first reported by CNN on Wednesday night. Less than 24 hours later, the Uvalde Consolidated Independent School District fired the officer in the face of swift and mounting backlash from families of the 4th grade victims and Texas lawmakers. But the abrupt firing did little to diffuse anger in Uvalde. Families demanded answers about why the school district's small police force in the first place hired one of the nearly 400 law enforcement officers who rushed to the scene of the May 24th attack, but waited more than an hour to confront a gunman with an AR-15 style rifle. Adding to some parents' disbelief was the fact that the officer, according to records released to the school district in July by the Texas Department of Public Safety, is among at least 7 troopers who were at the scene and put under internal investigation over their actions during one of the deadliest classroom shootings in U.S. history. In entertainment news, Venus Williams and Spike Lee set for Black Entrepreneurs Day. Venus Williams, Spike Lee, Tracy Ellis Ross, Shaquille O'Neal, and Killer Mike are among those set to participate in a celebration of African American business success and opportunity. Black Entrepreneurs Day, founded and organized by Shark Tank panelists and FUBU Chief Executive Damon John, will be held October 27th at New York City's Apollo Theater and streamed live on Johnson's Facebook page and blackentrepreneursday.com. In a statement, Damon John said his goal for the 3rd annual gathering remains to inspire, educate, learn from, and celebrate those that are hustling, pushing forward, pursuing their dreams, and in many cases, thriving. In more entertainment news, Hilary Swank talks filming new series while expecting twins. Hilary Swank has announced she's pregnant with twins and says that revelation might explain some of her actions on set of her new ABC series, Alaska Daily. You don't tell for 12 weeks for a certain reason, she said, but then, like you're growing and you're using the bathroom a lot and you're eating a lot, I'm sure there's been conversations, and when I get back to the set, people will be like, oh, it all makes sense now. And finally, in business news, major indexes slip in afternoon trading on Wall Street Thursday. Stocks fell in afternoon trading on Wall Street as the broader market continued pulling back from a surge earlier in the week. The S&P 500 fell 0.9%. The benchmark index is still on track for a 4.5% gain this week, following its best two-day rally since the spring of 2020. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 346 points, or 1.1%, to 29,926, and the Nasdaq slipped 0.6%. Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. It's now time for a message from my book, Words I Choose to Live By. Enjoy. Good Friday, everyone. I'm Cyrus Webb, and welcome to Words I Choose to Live By. Peace can be yours, but it won't hunt you down. You have to pursue it with everything you have. Once you have it, vow to hold on to it. It will help you see your situation in a completely new light. Have a great Friday and enjoy your weekend. We are part of my conversation coming up with Dr. Stephen Knauf of the Joint Chiropractic in today's Entertainment Spotlight. Stay with us. You're listening to Conversation Daily News. For Conversation Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with the Entertainment Spotlight. Dr. Stephen Knauf of the Joint Chiropractic joined me on Conversations Live, the radio show, to talk about exactly what a chiropractor does and the benefits of seeing one. Is a bit of our conversation.
Yeah, so this is an important topic because there are so many benefits that can come from seeing a chiropractor. So let's start there. What does a chiropractor actually do, Dr. Knauf?
Yeah, it's a great question. A lot of people, as you said in your intro, have either misperceptions or don't understand chiropractic, and they've never seen one. It's a vast majority of America at this point, but there is growing utilization. And really the purpose of chiropractic is to improve your body's ability to recognize and respond to the types of stress that we encounter in our environments, whether that's physical stress like injuries or poor posture, it could be mental stress or chemical stress from the things that we eat. All of those that we encounter on a day-to-day basis can build up over time and have a negative impact on our health. So chiropractic looks to use an adjustment to restore motion back into the spine, improve the function of your nervous system so that your body is better able just to handle all the things that you throw at it on a day-to-day basis.
Have you found, Dr. Knauf, that people are surprised to know that the connection between, dealing with stress and being able to see a chiropractor to be able to find some relief?
Yeah, I think a lot of people, and it's true, we see a lot of people initially for aches and pains, upper back pain, low back pain, headaches. I think those are all things that people traditionally associate with chiropractic, and certainly we can help a great many number of people with those issues. But really the bread and butter of chiropractic is keeping people healthy and well over the long term, really just trying to avoid those issues even to begin with. So once we get you healthy, we want to keep you healthy.
Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. We thank you all for tuning into this edition of Conversations Daily News. But back to guys on Mondays, more news, message from my book, Words I Choose to Live By, and of course, our Entertainment Spotlight. Until then, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Daily News today, and let's go make it a great one.